Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Financial Prepper. I'm Stacey. It's April the 8th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and we want to come to you guys and give you live prices, what's going on with spot when it comes to gold and silver. Some specials that I have, and I just got a new premium price list, which I'm going to be emailing out as soon as I finish this video. If you're interested, you're welcome to text to me 318-564-5823, and I will be happy to email it to you. So you can add spot, you can add the premium, and you know exactly what you'll be paying. And I do not sell your email or spam your email. I typically send one out once a week. I also want to briefly talk about the Bloomberg economic calendar. We have some things that are going to be happening this week that might be affecting the market, just like I think last week with the whole tariff situation. And then you had Jerome Powell coming out and speaking. People can say it affects, it doesn't affect. I think it does because I watch it all the time. And as soon as something like that happens, it affects it one way or the other. China has obviously come out and said that they are not going to, do a deal with us, and they're standing firm. Some countries said that they might. The EU said they might, but Trump has said no. So we're in a interesting situation right now. So I'm watching the markets to see how it's going to be affecting, especially the gold and silver prices. And also, thank you, Brian, for sending me this article about Kentucky. They may be ending the taxes on gold and silver, which that would be amazing because I have several clients in Kentucky, and I always hate it when they have to make an order and you have to pay taxes, which I want to hit on that just a little bit also because it's not where the billing address is, it's where it gets shipped. That's how the taxes are assigned to that particular order. So let's get down to it. All right. Start with spot prices. Spot prices, as I said, April the 8th, 2025, 5:30 p.m. I'm at $29.90 for silver. And if you guys have been watching at all, you guys know that is down because I was locking in at like 34. So it keeps trying to hit that $30 mark. Today it went above $30, I think 2 or 3 times, then came back down, and it is staying right there at that $30 mark. Gold, $2,989.30. Once again, it is trying to hit that $3,000 mark. It keeps trying. It hits it, goes above a little bit, and then comes back down, and that's what we have been looking at all day long. So when I lock in, it just jumps on me, but not a whole lot. But we're hitting that 3,000 mark and that $30 mark right now for gold and silver. Some specials that we have coming up, well, they're here now. I'm going to be emailing them out. We have pre-1965 silver and dimes and quarters, which is going to be $1.99 over. And you guys, I remember when I was locking them in and they were $14 over. Now, I will tell you, you will probably get more quarters than dimes, but let's do the math real quick so that you kind of know what to expect. Let's see, get back to my calculator here. So we're at $29.91 for spot plus $1.99 times 0.715. So you're going to pay $22. Make sure I got that correct. So $29.91 plus $1.99 times 0.715. That is correct. $22.81 for either 4 quarters or 10 dimes, which you'll probably get mainly quarters. So you guys keep that in mind. If you are interested in constitutional/junk silver, that's a really good deal. The next one I have is I have a 1-ounce silver Canadian maple leaf 2025. This is while supplies last. And once again, you guys have asked me about tariffs. I cannot say they will or will not be. I don't know as of now. Supposedly that they have said that gold and silver is exempt, but we'll see what happens. But it's $3.49 over. So once again, I'm going to do the math for you guys because a lot of you guys asked me to do the math. We're at 29. We just dropped a little bit. So we're at $29.89 plus $3.89. I believe that's what that special was. No, $3.49. Sorry. $49. So for 1 silver maple, you're looking at $33.38. That's another special I have. I also have 1/10 of an ounce platinum Britannia. It's random years. and it's $20 over melt. Now, when it says melt, that means it's less than an ounce. So if you melt that down, it should be 1/10 of an ounce. If it says over spot or over ounce, then that means, it's obviously an ounce. So I have that one, which that's a really good deal. And then I have a 1/10 ounce gold Britannia, which is $27 over melt per coin. Once again, it's less than an ounce. So that's kind of how they price that in. So I want to go real quick to the Bloomberg, and then I want to go to Kentucky and the taxes. Bloomberg, I'll put this in the description. If you guys don't ever follow this, it's an economic calendar. It's super simple. You just hop online. I typically only follow the United States. Every now and then I do other countries. But we've got the Federal Open Market Committee minutes coming out tomorrow, which they're the ones that make key decisions about interest rates, growth of the United States money supply, and, that's what they do. So it's usually affects the market. They will be coming out tomorrow. We have crude oil inventories. Then the next day, we have some CPI reports coming out, initial job claims. We have a 30-year bond auction coming out. So this is a great way to kind of gauge what's going on in the market. It's free. I'll put the description or the link in the description of the video. But I typically watch that a lot. And then for the last thing I want to talk about is taxes on gold and silver. Thanks again to Brian for bringing this to my attention, because Kentucky has taxes on gold and silver. And I did not realize this, but a Republican governor is actually the one that signed this into law. Come on, dude. I mean, whatever. But they just approved last month that they're going to hopefully end taxes on gold and silver, allowing Bauer, listen to this, they're going to end taxes and allow buyers to seek refunds for taxes paid since last August. So if you have purchased, you might want to look into this. A lawsuit was filed against the governor by a gold and silver dealer along with 3 Kentucky residents because they were paying for gold and silver the taxes. It said, so I'll put this article also, it's called House Bill 2. I'll put this article in the description also. You guys, if you're in Kentucky, you might want to take a look at it. Louisiana used not to have a tax because that's where I'm from, but now we do. But there are several, like for New York, if it's under 1,000, you have to pay taxes, which makes no sense. But Louisiana, it's I think it's under 1,000, like 4% or something like that. So you just kind of have to check to see what state you're in, what taxes are going to be charged. I don't think you should have taxes at all. And by the way, it's not where it's not the billing address. It's where it is shipped to. So say, for example, I live in Louisiana, but I ship it to Arkansas. You don't pay taxes in Arkansas. So there's a little legal loophole that if you stay to the end of this video, then you know a little something extra. But it's not the billing address. It's where it's shipped to. That's how the taxes are written up on the invoice. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. If you found anything interesting in here, or if this helps you anyway, or if you have any ideas, let me know. Hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye.